whatever I'm supposed to do, I'm doing it now, right?
As long as you're not picking your nose, it's fine. I think.
No, I didn't do that.
Right, we're hazy. Don't know what's happening.
Look at that string a bit. I'll get it out of the way. Oh, that's...
No, I think your string's attached to something.
Attached to... Well, let me tell you about this thing. This thing, have I explained this to you?
Yeah. But
I make a
where's, oh, it's coming from up there.
Well, yeah, but I make these things, and I usually make 6 a day, right? I've been making them wrong lately. These are ones that are wrong. That's why I put the extra string on them. Don't give them to people because they got a problem. It's only got 3 fingers in one spot, you know, and that's wrong. So, but look at, and now I'm back to doing regular again. So, but.
So we've got 3 that are wrong.
I know it. I know, so it's sort of like,
Well, I'm thinking our production.
Is this what Alzheimer's is really like?
I'm thinking our production line's suffering.
I know, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. And when I reach the floor, it's time for Judy to dye them.
Yeah.
It's all organized.
Have you had your half-yearly review yet? I'm not sure how this will go. This could be problematic for you.
I do like there's a yellow, there's a light yellow, and there's a dark. I like the yellow. That's not a bad yellow, is it?
No.
I don't know why that one is labeled as bad, but it is. It's usually that I've missed something.
The top's a bit itchy.
Well, it's just something.
Quality control. Quality control.
That's the quality control.
Yes. Hello, darling. Do you want to get you? Oh, I need your phone. Look.
Oh, you got the phone. Yeah. Here's the phone.
We'll be in trouble otherwise. I need to remember what I'm doing because
when you came through and she came running through the door and said that our insurance was no good. Oh my God, what have I done? You know. But it wasn't. I paid it all by myself.
Online,
Online. I did it all by myself.
What am I looking for here? Facebook. I knew that.
That damn Facebook. I don't know.
Somebody was asking me a question about Facebooks and.
Well, I was trying to find something on here, and all I got was Facebook.
Okay.
Somebody turned on Facebook. I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, well, you've lost me. May well have been me, mind you. So, first off. Jan Gerhold.
Jan.
Yes.
Thank God for Jan.
Yes.
Would be helpful if she wrote just a little bit bigger.
We're getting you a magnifying glass next.
That'll be next. She wrote it there, though, by golly. It's 717.
That's not bad. You're very welcome to come up. You just need to jump. Come on. Oh, you did it.
Pop-up. She's like one of those pop-up toys.
She is. Pop-up wonder.
Okay, I'll put that one over here.
Thank you, Jan.
Now, the average American adult will gain 10 pounds during the summer while on vacation.
Is that all?
I don't go on vacation.
No, I could.
I gain the weight.
I know. Maybe we're during vacation.
Only 306 of Americans have been. 30%.
Okay.
Never mind. 30% of Americans have been to 10 or more states. Really? Oh, I don't know. 68% of Facebook users have deleted a friend that invited them to play a Facebook game.
Didn't even know you could play Facebook games.
Yeah,
See,
a little bit beyond that.
You learn a new thing every day. So here's one as well.
What? Another one?
Yeah.
Goldy's Farm.
I'm gonna go to Plum Island now.
Oh, here's your wife. She's here.
I know.
After you left, I remembered where she was.
You can keep her.
Oh, well, I yelled.
What do you mean by that? What, like long term?
For as long as you need her.
Thank you, Flower.
Bye.
Bye.
forgot you were riding around the golf cart when he's looking.
We were
for
down
you.
at the pond.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Janine was paddling in the pond.
Jesus. Okay. One of these white things. Okay. Please accept this donation made possible by Margaret. Let me go the whole road on this one. Please accept this donation made possible by Margaret Ziegler, purchase of a brick house quilt.
That's lovely.
Yes. That is very nice. Well, thank you.
So who does that come from then?
Well, I don't know. Uh-oh. There's a drop down on the floor. But not on that one.
What does it say in the check?
Sarosi family?
What does it say in the check, on the address on the check?
Well, we better put this all together.
Yeah.
Pam Sarosi.
Right.
I know that name a lot.
Thank you very much.
I'm
That's
very
very
nervous.
kind of you.
We'll leave it all in a packet.
Okay.
I'll put that one on the other side so people notice. There we go. How's that?
Perfect. Thank you very much. I shall pop it there. And, oh, right, look. And this was in the mail hut, and it's got a message on the outside of the box.
Carlene from an EF in New York.
Is that Anita? Does it say Anita? Anita F.
Yeah. I don't know Anita F, do I?
You must do. She knows you.
Okay. Oh, these are fire starters.
Excellent.
Fire starters.
We can
That's
use those
very
down
nice.
at the
Yep.
tea tent. Thank you.
I'll put that right there. Okay. Times Union.
Oh, pardon you. What you hear? You hear barking? Yeah? Yeah. I know. You're such a good
So
girl.
what am I supposed to be?
Well, there was something there about horsepower. And
Anti-slaughter.
slaughter.
Anti-slaughter bill signed on horse day. Okay. You want to read that one? I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, I don't think we've got. Oh. It's Ava. Ava's home. Right.
Yes, okay.
What's the horsepower one?
Equestrian veteran advocate emerged an influence figure in efforts to protect the equine. It's hard to tell which side anybody's on.
Yes.
I have to read the whole thing here.
Hold on. Hold up. Right, show your decks. Janine, this lady Anita in New York, she sent us information about the anti-slaughter bill signed on National Horse Day.
Yeah.
In case you would like to read that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
That's the Bible.
Okay, this is banning the slaughter of equines for human or animal consumption.
Is that in this country or in another country?
I thought we'd already done that.
They, yeah, so okay, so let me go back to the change.
This is Albany, New York.
Yeah, all right, so that's just in New York, they did it in New Jersey, they're doing state by state, but this isn't a federal ban, from my understanding.
No.
So what are they, these are the ones that prohibit slaughter.
Yeah.
What do they propose you do with them?
They don't have a plan for that.
Huh?
They don't have a plan for that.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And shipping them to Mexico or Canada is worse.
Right, way worse, yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, so,
So I'm not, so I'm not for this. I do,
yeah.
I had
it's
several
not-
horses put down here.
But the problem is that most people can't afford to, I mean, when we have to euthanize a horse, it's $500 for the vet bill alone, and then $850 to get rid of the carcass. So that's the problem, is we get a lot of people calling when, you know,
Yeah.
ERN gets a lot of people calling us to say that they can't afford to put their horse down. And calling us with a 25-year-old quarter horse that they can't afford to retire.
Oh my
And it really, if they don't have the access to,
Big tractor.
yeah, then they're putting all of the onus on people that can afford horses, and a lot of people have horses that can't afford them.
That
And-
is absolutely true. I know that. A lot of people have horses for their children.
Yeah, and
They
then
struggle and oh,
Carl, what are you doing?
he does not have a drool again right now. This is
That's because it's on me.
well.
Yeah,
that's the
it's
third
because it's
time today.
cool out. Yeah, he
It's
starts
much
doing,
cooler.
I don't know, I can't.
Anyway,
So, and I
It
have
was
to
a
say-
very intellectual discussion. There.
Yes, I have to say that, I gotta be very careful because I've been taxed so many times for saying this, but until you have a solution to it's like putting your thumb over the garden hose.
Yeah.
They're gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
And it has reduced the number of horses that get shipped to Canada and Mexico. That number's slowly going down, but it's because so many people are exiting the horse industry. If you
Yeah.
look at the number of people that were in the horse industry and owned horses, it's declining and declining. Like right now, if you want to compete down at the World Equestrian Center, that's where Bill Gates' daughter has a farm, and Steve Jobs' daughter has a farm. The top riders are Jessica Simpson, Jeff Springsteen.
Seen.
Yeah, so you gotta
Close
have
enough.
incredible amounts of money to.
Yeah.
And technically, I don't even own a horse anymore. I'm riding, I happen to be riding one. I don't even have time to ride, so what am I talking about? But I do have a horse that if I had time to ride, I could ride, but it's an Amish horse.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've been priced out of that world too. Because
It's almost the same in the dog world, isn't it?
I don't know anything about
Veterinary
dogs.
expenses. I mean, you
Yeah.
go to the vet just to get
Oh,
a shot or whatever. There's $1.69 on the
when
books.
Carl had his cut foot, I went to the vet, and it was over Bulgers.
Oh,
And it was, I don't know, the whole day cost about $800, and I was only seen by a vet for 20 minutes. And they didn't even, it was an abscess. And they were like, they wanted to do x-rays, they wanted to do an MRI, they wanted to do this. And fortunately, I was like, well, okay, whatever, if you think that he needs it. But then they came back to me at the end of the day after I sat there for 6 hours. And they said, we don't have time to do any of that. So why don't you you can bring him home and bring him to your own vet. So I brought him home, and that night that abscess broke. And I was like, well, thank God I didn't spend all that money. So
We could have sorted an abscess ourselves.
I know. So now we know when there is a big-footed animal, because remember, the Bigfoot is a
Yeah.
problem with Great Danes.
Yeah.
Most likely it's an abscess. Like when we have a
Yeah.
lame donkey, I don't call the vet anymore because
No.
I say, because when they walk, one day they're walking and the next day they're three-legged. Either the leg is broken, and you can usually see signs of
Yeah.
a kick or something to have broken the leg, or they have an abscess.
Yeah.
And we did have one horse that did break its leg last year.
But it was very
It was
obvious.
very obvious, and
that
every other
doesn't happen very often.
other three-legged animal, it's been an abscess.
Well, that used to happen in days going by. You either got better or you died.
Yeah. Yeah, so
There's an awful lot of that used to go on again.
But nowadays, if you don't treat your animal, when I was at Bulgers, and then I was like, just the fact that I asked how much the X-rays were going to be, they were like, well, it's the right thing to do for your dog, but
That's
I
the
felt
first
so
thing.
guilty, like even asking.
Oh, God.
And but fortunately, it's Olaf's dog, so I was
yeah,
like,
so we're like,
yeah,
X-rays, fine.
fine.
That's you we're
Yeah.
talking about that.
You have a
Slobber
bowl.
chops. Blah.
I know I was going to make coffee because this morning just wiped me out, so I'm
Okay.
tired all day.
You'll not sleep.
I have a bowl in
Yeah,
there,
going
too.
home. Yeah, but I was going to make coffee.
Do you know, on a
There
different...
is Starbucks, you know?
Yeah, I brought it, I know.
Oh, it's hidden. It's up. I think she put it in the cabinet.
But you don't have milk. So
No, up this way. Yeah, that one. I don't know about milk.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you know, on a separate topic, Judy and I were talking today. We were reversing.
You were talking.
We were talking, just idle chit chat, and after we were reversing out the parking space where we'd done the job. And you know how the car camera comes on, it goes beep, 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 and people still walk behind the car even though you can see it moving. I said, you know, in years gone by, you would never walk behind, you would wait for a car to reverse. And now I think generations coming up, they think, oh, they can see me because they've got a camera and it goes beep. So I'm driving the Volvo, which neither goes beep, nor does it have a camera. And I'm sitting there thinking, I feel really blind because, you know, Wanda's there sometimes, small children and small animals. And then I thought to myself, and you know, you watch all these people in car parks that when people are reversing and out of a tight space, and people just keep going with their trolley or their children, they don't stop for cars in any way, shape or form because they all expect us to be able to see. Accident waiting to happen. Anyway, we shall move on because today is Monday. That must mean that not only have you ordered yourself a bowl, that you will be having a dinner as well.
Food.
Which is very good. Oh, so we should actually discuss what we did today.
What did you do today?
Judy and I and Sizzle and Carl stayed at home, and we took Larky and we took Wanda, and we went to Newburyport and we saw 71 people.
Wow. Was that enough? Just 2 dogs with all?
Yes, because Wanda stayed with me. It was 3 classes.
Classes, yeah.
Yeah, you know how those classes change over?
Oh, look, she did have milk. Look at that.
And I have my own glass.
Does it say princess?
No, it's this was my the glass that I had, or my cup from Aiken, my cup in Aiken. But I don't feel this is my cup. If you see, it says hot mess. I don't feel like I'm a hot mess in Aiken. My life is pretty normal, but when I'm up here, I feel like I need the hot mess mug. So I brought this home. Home. This is not home, but this is where I brought my.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we ended up doing was Judy took Larky with her, and I had Wanda with me, because apparently there was a whole load of police officers hiding in the back having a meeting. So they disappeared off. So that was more than enough to be, because Wanda's super sociable, but you know that she's like really funny. I was saying to this woman, you know how some of the people, Janine, sit round tables?
Yeah.
And they've all got sports shoes on and their ankles bare. She goes in there and she sniffs their ankles, and she's got that wee wet cold nose, and you can see people going like that. And I'm like, dog! In case they think they've got somebody crawling on the floor licking their ankle.
They have a deal of
chickens today. We should have brought in chickens, because we have not brought in the chickens there.
I think they would probably like the chickens outside, because they've had the donkeys and the donkey and a horse, and they like that.
Yeah.
And then
the chickens are easy though.
Yeah.
And they're fun.
yeah, the chickens. It's not bad.
take that next time.
No. And then we went to the lawyer's office.
Such a treat for Monday.
My special Monday treat, where they I sit there, and I'm supposed to keep a straight face, right? And he says, "Now, when did anybody put this piece of paper on your desk?" And the damn thing is 9 years ago.
Which point you
He
said,
wants me to remember 9 years ago.
No, it's 2000. No, it wasn't 9. It was 2008.
2008
when they
so
were
that's
asking
even
you
worse.
about that piece of paper.
That's
Who
even
put
worse.
that piece of paper on your desk in 2008?
Yeah.
it was.
I didn't
it was-
know.
Did
I
you-
didn't know. But there
Did
was
you
a-
say it was the ghost of the left-hand drawer?
Yeah.
No, I never
Because-
thought of that answer.
Yeah, I would go
One
with
thing that I took out of today is no more anything in the doggy daily, because it's not like you can't have your opinion, but it just wastes our whole day was wasted.
We did. It wasted the whole day
The
on
whole
what I put in
day
the daily
was what
doggy
was in the
about him
doggy
shaving.
daily,
About
because
what?
you
Him
insulted-
shaving.
No, you insulted the lawyer, and you can't do that anymore, because it will waste,
He's
I
a
don't wanna waste.
lawyer that's easy to insult.
No, you
Well-
can't even say that, because
Oh,
it will
God.
happen again.
What?
I've learned that the legal system can just go on and on and on forever. what I'm realizing.
It is the gift
every
that
time
keeps giving.
we sit down, it's another $1,500 for today. Not that I'm complaining. I'd love to spend another $1,500 to sit in a room that was overly air conditioned. It's awful.
But do you know what I don't understand? I don't understand why everybody keeps going off the blinking tangent.
I don't either.
And it keeps what?
They're going off tangent. You were supposed to be there to discuss spending money. where it was
No, we
spent.
never got to. No.
No, so it's
Never
just
got even
it's,
close.
No.
How come you're shorter than I am?
It's because I'm short and fat.
Yes, you've been told that.
Oh, am I allowed to sort of like bring that up and be really sort of like upset?
Yeah, it's been a tough Monday.
We could do an hour and a half on that with our lawyer.
Yeah,
I'm
because
thinking.
I can say this because the Goldy's
Fairy.
logo, that the fairy that I like and you like it. Some people like it, some people don't like it.
I don't like it.
I guess there's somebody online that's like looks just like Elizabeth, puffy in the middle.
And then there were two. I somehow think I remember another one that was more Irish looking.
Well, why would we have an Irish
I
one?
can't find. Yeah, that's the one I have.
And it's actually a ghost.
You have this one.
I have this one. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where I got the other one.
But why have we got a fairy? Because it's a
well, it's-
ghost.
I know. Well, that's another problem. Yeah, these are all things that, if I had more time in my life, if life
I've
would
been through
just
the whole
kind-
list of wall drawings.
if life would just calm down a little bit. I know Lisa's working on the website, and that's good because I have failed. I've dropped the ball on that. I've dropped the ball on. I got a whole bunch of stuff I have to do. So yeah, well maybe we'll find another better one.
No, later. I mean, don't worry about it. We got one.
I'd like to get T-shirts. I'd like to do all.
I'm
this
working on the T-shirts. I found a yellow, but I didn't find the right people that had them.
You got a nice.
I had a yellow one on today when we went out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, to match Nick's
No,
shoes.
when she came down to watch Wallace and I struggling.
Yes.
We did. If my day wasn't bad enough, today was the day that Wallace was coming to help because we trimmed 2 feet this morning. Harley, she's on medication which make her feet grow faster,
Yeah.
and no blacksmith would touch her.
Because
And
she rears, doesn't she?
She rears, she bites, she kicks. Harley, the mother of the baby.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
she is so bad. We can't drug her. Not that I would, but people say, "Oh, just give her that Demorsis
Dorm gel.
Dorm gel." We've never done that before. If we did, she'd be one that I would.
And then the fold.
But we can't because she's
Nursing.
nursing, so we can't. So her feet were kind of long, and so we battled and battled and battled. And just so that you know, if anybody were watching it on the video, the donkey, we didn't hit the donkey. She kicked us. Wallace cut his
Which
hand.
is okay.
Got my chin knocked over by her head. She caught Wallace. The baby bit me and kicked Wallace. So, the overall score was the donkeys were well ahead.
And I'd also like to just add that donkey, our lovely Miss Harley, is the reason why one of the blacksmiths will not come and work with our donkeys.
Oh,
So
she
there.
is so bad.
Not for lack of trying.
Not for lack of trying.
No. Because
Yeah.
we've been
And
trying
it's
for
just,
years.
it's above my pay grade at this point in my age.
Oh, that's too
They
bad.
didn't pay me enough to do that, so I just do it for free instead.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh,
But
dear.
so Wallace did walk out of here. Did you post a picture of
I will
Wallace?
post the picture of Wallace's
hand.
hurty
Then we
handy.
wrapped him up. We had to wrap him up because he literally Harley's back ankles were covered with blood from Wallace. I kept looking down. I'm like, who's bleeding?
She was fine though.
And he
These
was
are the kind of things that happen on the farm that people
he
don't
was
realize.
soaking wet. He's like, I don't know why it is. Whenever I do donkey's feet, I sweat. And he's not a blacksmith, but he's
learning.
he did blacksmithing. Well, I mean, in Brazil, they did their own goats' feet and donkeys and horses' feet themselves. So he's experienced, but he's not like a real blacksmith.
He's not
That's not how he
Harley
Yeah.
experienced.
really. So
There was one, and I remember at the session when the blacksmith was the last time we saw that blacksmith. He actually trimmed her. In fact, it was a mini horse. He trimmed while she was standing on her 2 back legs.
that seems about right. That's kind of what we were doing today.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is going so
Push this
well.
back
So well.
a little bit. There we go.
Yes, Carlene's car. Don't drink that, Wanda. Don't need to stay away.
You know, when you're driving along with Carly, she's got her bottle of water. Wanda goes over, just drinks out of her, and then then she'll pick up it. She's like, oh, I don't mind. And I'm like, she's drinking out of the glass that you're drinking in.
Yeah. Exactly.
Interesting side.
Yeah. Carlene's hatchback is open to let the smell out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Oh, is that what's the matter with it?
I opened it, and I also sprayed it with Goo Be Gone.
Which doesn't seem
Well,
to...
I hate to say it, but you know that nice bed that's in there?
Yeah.
Sizzle away on it.
Because it smells so bad.
I don't know what's the matter. I can't smell it, but
Yeah.
we gotta drag that out, leave it in the rain for a while.
There's something going on
Oh?
in that car. There's
Yeah.
something going on.
Oh, I know what it is. There's a dead mouse in it.
Dead mouse?
But do you know why? Because I think I'm the only one that puts the AC on, and you can smell it coming through the vents. There you
Okay.
go.
There you go. Well, that's
Dead mouse.
yeah.
I don't smell a dead mouse.
That's because you don't smell. Yeah.
Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go.
It was very much a problem today. Your hearing was the problem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. He was mumbling too. I mean,
It was just awful. That was
it was a terrible.
I
thing.
wish I could get those 4 hours of my life back, but I
Well,
never
I
will.
know what I want to do is I could record him and sell him as something.
Yeah, but God, they would have you arrested in a heartbeat for that.
Oh sure. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. Like nobody should watch an 87-year-old. Like that was tough to watch. It's tough to watch. Yeah.
Why was it tough to watch?
Well, it's just it's just not. Yeah, it's you should be living a peaceful life at this point in your
That's
your
not
life.
happening.
There's nothing peaceful about it. So yeah, if I'm a little angry, I'm a little angry. I've been angry for a year and a half while this has been going on. So it's just, I was really hopeful today was supposed to be all the numbers on the table. They were going to make us an offer, a settlement. Remember the last? And I walked in there with like, yay, this could finally be an end. And what a disappointment it was.
We didn't even get started.
And clearly, we're going to have more of those days. So yeah, I'm
And
just
every time we came up with, can we move this on to get? We're going to get to that.
Oh, we're going to get to
We're
that.
going to get to that. We're going to get. My
You
God,
know, we're all gonna be long dead before they get
Yeah.
to that. It just, I didn't realize the legal system worked this way. Like you could
I don't
just
think it does.
kick it down the road and kick it down the road and produce no evidence even why we're there. I don't even know why we're there.
Did you get a smoothie?
And we didn't get any smoothies.
Well, that's
Oh,
what's gone
geez.
wrong.
You know, and you know why? It's because I had to come back here in time to meet Wallace. I had to go from bad to worse. Oi! Dogs, come on.
I don't know. They all left.
Larky. I think they're trying to find the mouse.
No, it's the groundhog.
Oh, they're after the groundhog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up there.
That's our groundhog. It has a name.
oh geez.
I gotta do more mowing today.
Don't touch the chipmunks. They're living in the paddock.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So that's why the car's open. How did you like your pedicab ride?
Oh.
That was not bad.
It's good fun, isn't it?
It was kind of fun. I have to admit, it was kind of fun.
So we'll get the solo bike out in the house, and you'll be up to pedaling it soon.
And there you go. I'll work on it.
I think Wanda liked it the most.
I
Like
know.
I rode Wanda around last night. She was like a little princess.
I
In fact,
know.
Larky liked it.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit much having you and Larky. And I can no problem having one person back there.
Well,
One person
you had
and
Nick and I, did you not?
180-pound Great Dane. That was a little tough. Or I don't know what he weighs, but a lot.
180.
180. Yeah, that was a little
There were
bit.
two of me.
Yeah, but you know, on the flat it wasn't a problem. But back in Bradley, just the little incline, I was like, oh. Yeah.
Right. So the lady that sent the check-in, Pam.
Yes.
So she had Tizzy and maybe Sarge, and she was former trainer Katie's mother.
Oh.
Yes, and Harriet, and she maybe had also had Harriet's sister Boo. Is it A Riot?
A riot.
A riot. Yeah, a riot. I remember a riot. A riot.
Right.
I do remember
She had a boo. I thought Boo was in Kentucky. it's somebody's relatives.
And
Anita F.
Anita F. is the one in New York that got the carriages from that
I know,
estate.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Gosh. And Pam, old trainer,
All
was
this-
Katie's mother, who has Boo, Tizzy, and later Sarge. And she's a lovely lady. Thank you, that helps. Oh. And
Okay.
Fluffy is in Brazil. But I hope it's just as warm as it is here.
In Brazil.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
My
Yeah.
PC is going crazy here. Uh-oh.
I do need a towel because he's so slobbery.
Yeah. You know, that day that you weren't there, but Larky, there was a guy that was a diabetic with a thing. And by the end, it was embarrassing. He was covered in dog slime. Larky, every time I turned around, like, Larky, no!
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't say no because he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
No, we don't have any sunflowers
Yeah.
yet. Oh,
No, we have one sunflower down there.
do we?
do?
Yeah, there's a couple sunflowers down there.
Are you sure
Really?
they're sunflowers? Are you talking about the one outside the G tent?
Yeah.
That's cotton tick seed flowers. Honestly.
Honestly.
No,
That's not the
it's
most
not
green
scissors that are clicking. It's a bird. Do you know how I know it's a bird? Because it's living in the blinking hanging basket on the deck, and it goes from sun up to sundown.
And which,
See that clicky noise?
where is that?
That's my bird.
Over at your house?
Huh?
You know, I
think
never even noticed that.
It even comes out. It's probably closer to here, but it's living in the hanging basket. And I can't water the hanging basket because it's got a nest. It's got a nest with
Is it
chicks
stuck
in it.
there like we should go
No,
liberate
no,
it?
it's got a nest with chicks in
Oh,
it.
it's got
so I
babies
can't water the blinking hanging basket.
Yeah.
And Nick said to me, "You really are bad at gardening. Look at the state of that hanging basket." I said, "It's got chicks
babies
in
in
it."
there.
I'm like, "Do you want me to drown them?"
Yeah.
Seriously, honestly. Some people are saying they love the fairy, but it's the ghost of the left-hand drawer. It's not a blinking fairy.
Well, it's not.
Oh.
I liked it. I liked it. So, but it's not always me. It's if people have better ones, just come up with a consensus of what should be there.
Yes, I'm
And
not
then
bothered about.
make sure it's free.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about a puffy middle either. And I can tell you, it's so blinking hot, you're lucky I even put a top on.
Yes.
Small mercies, people.
I know she's excited.
We actually did see a lot of people when we were out with the pedicab, and a lot of the people were on bikes, weren't they? And they're a bit like,
They're not. They couldn't really register when I
No.
was going down the path. Like I'd be going
What
out
is
of.
that?
They're like,
and then, of course, what the hell is that? And there's a Great Dane and a small dog on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
have at it.
yeah.
And I think the other thing is all these cars kept drawing up at the side of us in the car park.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
we saw a lot of people.
Yeah, but yesterday was really just about trying it out. Like,
Yeah.
would the dogs potentially go? Like, I know Wanda loves it, so when we could put a senior in there with Wanda, because I know Wanda will stay in there. Larky, he's too heavy, and just to make sure that the brakes worked and we can what hills we can make it up and the turning of that is
Yes.
I need to, because I do have these veterans that are interested in pedaling. I got to go through. Just because you're a mountain biker, these are like tricycles. So when you turn them, they like, I don't know if anyone ever saw when I was going down,
Oh.
the bike will all of a sudden, if you're not, you have to steer it down the hill. Because it's a tricycle, if it starts listing, all of a sudden you'll take a sharp right turn without even whoa, if it starts, because when you're going and I don't know the physics behind it, but if you're going down at speed and you don't have the handlebars completely straight, they're a little bit off to the side, suddenly you'll go to this way or to this way. So you got to really force the handlebars. So there's a little bit of a learning curve on that.
Well,
But I tested it a lot of speed and what.
No, do you not think when Nick was cycling us,
Yeah.
I thought he was on two wheels at one point, and it wasn't the two back wheels either. See when he kept flying around the car park and we were circling like that?
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
the
like,
turning. It turns really
ah,
quickly.
it does. It
There's maybe some physics about
Yeah.
why that thing, but it turns quickly. when you don't expect it. So that, and it's not enough to actually throw you out of the seat, but it's when you're pedaling along, all of a sudden you're like, whoa.
Oh, I know.
Makes you feel a little unsteady. But other than that, that was the only thing that the brakes worked fine, and the shifting, it does have lots of gears in there, but
Really?
I think that the chain needs to be tightened one more time because it doesn't shift as well. So I'm just like, I just set it in the middle.
Yeah. And it was actually not that difficult.
Yeah, it was pedaled it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't that
Yeah,
bad
so
at
it was a
all.
good first ride, and I think that my thought of being able to go around the pond right across the way here, I think that we're going to have trouble with that tree. So we may have to adjust our expectations. There's a second area with it that is flat all the way around. We could go through, and
Once we get rid of the green heads.
once we get rid of the green heads. So
Which will be soon.
we're adjusting expectations on what we can do with these things based on our trial run tomorrow.
Yes. So yes, this is quite interesting. Well, Carla's surprised you can walk.
I am too.
Yeah, and
Hey, what's going on outside? There's something bad.
it's not bad. They're just digging.
No, they're not. They got an animal down.
No, they haven't. They're in. Do you know what that is?
What?
That's the muck heap. You know the soil.
Come on, guys. Come on. Carl.
It's
they're
a-
digging in a pile
Of well matured Meredith topsoil.
Yeah, topsoil.
There we go.
Okay.
It's
Come on.
good stuff.
I can only see the.
You can only see the brown stuff.
I thought it was your other dog.
No. Oh, you'd have heard about that. She'd squealed. So, they're going to come in muddy though. That's the only thing.
Isn't this floor nice though?
It is at the moment.
It is at the
They
moment.
think they're in the trouble, so they all ran and got in the car. Carl's in the car and won't come out. Come on, Larky! Larky, come on! Come on! Well, just because you yelled that you did that shout, they all ran to the car except for Sizzle. She won't come in the car.
Sizzle's still digging.
Larky! Come on, Larky! Larky! Larky!
Probably quite likes it because it's really nice soft soil.
Go let him play in the sand.
I know. Well, Carl digs in that sand every morning.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it. On our beach.
You're right.
Yeah. We've now lost Janine and all the dogs. Oh, it's winter in Brazil. Yeah, I suppose it would be. In the south.
Okay, you know what they had? Remember we stopped at that little lemonade stand for those cute little kids and we bought cookies because we didn't want lemonade?
Did they eat all the cookies?
Larky just ate all the cookies. That's what they had. They ate all the cookies.
They were working on something.
That was cookies. They were working on it in the pile.
Nice.
All good.
Okay.
So, listen, Ducky says maybe we should have a unicorn instead of a fairy.
Ah.
You can get an interesting, a regal look at a unicorn. The meaning of a unicorn is quite special.
We know that because we've learned a lot about unicorns. Yeah, I'm not opposed
We need to
to
go and
that.
ask that
It
girl.
needs to be unanimous.
Yes, we need to go and ask that girl because she'll give
How
us
could that
a
be
little girl.
attached to Ghost of the Left-Hand Drawer, though?
I know. Maybe it could be a gold unicorn?
Yes.
No, I think this has to be, I'm sorry to say, I think it has to be something so they don't think I'm the Goldy.
Right.
I get that as well because I've got blonde hair.
I think
Right.
it should be we could have a ghost. I mean, we could, and then have underneath it says, because I want the T-shirt to have a logo over the left-hand side with Ghost of the Left-Hand Drawer with the
Right.
G capitalized
Yep.
of the left, so it spells out, and then on the back, the mission, which is sharing the joy of animals with seniors, veterans, and the disabled.
I'm not sure you're allowed to say disabled any longer.
What is the woke thing to say?
We'll get the proper thing.
I thought disabled was okay.
Is it? No, it's something challenged.
Okay.
We'll find out the proper use.
If anyone has any
wordage.
feedback on
Yeah.
that, what we're supposed to say, that would be very helpful.
So do we need?
Unusual.
So do we? So do we need helmets for use with the bike? Yes, because this is really interesting because we're about to go to the insurance people tomorrow to add the pedicabs in.
Yes.
And get the insurance to cover that.
Yes.
So
I paid that insurance thing.
did
You
pay
get
it?
that?
Okay, all right.
I
Well,
actually
you
paid it online.
you paid it online.
And we got
I
the
paid
receipt.
it all by myself.
Oh, good.
I did that.
Right, so don't be asking for help anymore then.
Yes, we could use, I would say 3 helmets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have
Preferably
2 on my
gold.
car.
Or yellow.
Yeah, preferably gold or yellow, and
Or in fact, you would just spray
just kind of
paint them.
unisize so that we can put them on, because you're right, everybody should have a helmet on those.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch on the back of my book.
Not like the old ones that are full of spiders and,
No.
Yeah,
You
those
turn
are
it
riding
on,
helmets.
And you then you spray them.
yeah, okay. So, no, just if that would be something that we could use is 3 different, couple bike helmets. So that we can make sure that, we're, yeah, and you want me to go get what's off the back of your,
Not right now.
because it's full of pine
You'd
sap,
have to spray it. You'd have to spray it.
spiders, and it's a equestrian helmet,
Oh.
so it's a little bigger.
Oh, we need to bring them in because the man brings dinner.
On the back of it?
No, we've got Larky. He's crashed out.
And Carl's in the car, so.
Sizzy,
No, Sizzle, come on, she's all right. Carl has now just decided he's gonna stay.
he's taken up residence in your car.
Dear me. Where do you go?
He's in bed.
Oh, okay.
He's sleeping.
Yeah.
He's had a cookie.
He's eating,
Okay.
he's eating 3 cookies.
The temperature is a bit
Next
hot.
time you get up, you can plug in the television and move over the sign that says "Please drive slowly."
Is there anything else? Next time I get up, what television do you need to, why is it?
Right there, they knocked the
They knocked the socket out.
the "Please drive slowly" got moved over, and they knocked the plug out of
I
the.
leave you alone for 20 minutes.
See that one.
We
That's
we
right.
actually
That's the problem.
we actually have a lovely
No,
picture.
no. Down.
We wouldn't necessarily plug it into the,
No, you can plug it into itself.
oh, this is a little, what happened to the thing here? It's little.
It's not very good. And then you move over the sign that says "Please drive slowly."
Oh, so
Cover it. There you go.
I thought the sign might be for the yard. Please drive slowly.
No.
We have some more. They're over here.
So we do have a picture of Nick on his beach.
I do.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we can
And
post
Donald
that.
Trump is the oldest
Oh,
president
Jesus.
closest
now.
to ever be nominated for
I
president.
plugged the
So
TV in and now
Now it's talking with us.
I can do that.
Okay.
In terms of reliability, I agree it's probably immigration and the fact that they're gonna try to dump.
Okay.
It's Carl in the red truck.
Yes,
Okay.
he won't come out now.
Yes. And that's right. Why don't we just say with the community or in the
Right.
community instead of saying specific groups? Because it's it's community outreach.
Well,
we
the
do.
problem with that,
Well,
I like that, but the problem with that is I don't want, now this is gonna get me in trouble again.
Oh, God.
I don't want every mom
Dick,
to
and Harry.
show up with 5 children for us to babysit. If you are, I want to stop it. We're not open to the public. We're open to people that are seniors, veterans, or impaired in some capacity.
Enriching the lives of seniors, veterans, and the handicapped community.
I like that, but I don't think we can say handicap. Can we say hand?
No, I didn't think we could either.
Yeah.
We will. So we will work out what the proper wordage is.
Yeah,
to
no,
get there.
keep trying to figure out what that is, because I don't know what it changes every other week too. We'll get it printed, and then all of a sudden we'll be the
We'll be that. Damn it.
yeah. But we do we go to the ARC places
Yeah.
in Woburn, Chelsea, Danvers, that place in Peabody, that are all younger.
What
you
do
know,
they
under
use on their signs then? That's
educational? What is it?
Consortium.
Yeah, that's what it says on all the signs, and I don't know what that means because they don't seem like they're educated.
Because that covers everything.
Yeah, and there's the people are they're all what I would say severely handicapped in different ways. Like some people are blind, some people are Down syndrome. There are some people are
Neurodivergent.
yeah.
That's a very big word to put on your
Really?
What
What was it?
neurodivergent.
Oh, gee,
Yeah.
you're right.
We would.
Special needs. I like. Can we use that?
No, I think that's rude. Apparently, I don't know.
Physical limitations is good. Physical limitations.
Yeah. Differently enabled. That's actually really nice.
Differently enabled.
Yeah, that's actually a really
I
nice way of
like
putting
that one.
it.
I like that one. Differently enabled.
Yeah, that would be really
It'll
nice.
stop everybody. Stop and think.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's not even on people's radar, so that they can't shut us down. That's a bad thing.
But it's not. It's
Differently
actually a very. It's a very positive approach to people living with different skills.
Okay, differently enabled.
I like that. I'm going to take a picture. Don't delete it.
Okay.
Okay.
That is nice. So yes.
Google people first language for how to say a person is. Oh yeah, maybe we should.
It says don't say handicapped or impaired.
Okay.
Yeah. Differently enabled, I think, is lovely.
All right. So that's what I think that's a good suggestion, but I think the vote is for differently enabled.
And let's just check with the places we go to that wouldn't cause anybody any offence.
Okay. All right.
I mean, let's face it.
I
People,
missed all that.
yeah, differently enabled.
You both like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in fact, when people see us loading animals and doing all the other bits and pieces, they could probably look at us and say, well, they're differently enabled.
Really?
Quite frankly.
I'd like to change the website when Lisa's redoing it. So.
Yeah.
And Lisa's coming on. So this week we have tomorrow.
It's you and Judy going out. We're going
yeah.
to do register the pedicabs.
Tomorrow we have ARC. We have one of those. Is it ARC? Yeah.
Northeast
Well,
Arc.
I can
Northeast
tell you
Arc.
here.
No,
Northeast Arc.
Northeast Arc. Northeast Arc. It's all online. Northeast Arc, and then Wednesday we have Trask and Missy and Willow. Do you remember the dog that we got with Pasta's
Pasta.
sister?
Mm-hmm.
Is going.
Pasta's partner.
Pasta's partner. Yeah, is going on that one. Thursday we have something, and Lisa Lemons is going to try her. She has a fox terrier. That's Carl's now out of the car.
Carl's now swinging the rope to get in.
Carl's out of the car.
Come on, Carl. Oh, darling.
Yeah. So,
Goodbye.
and then Friday we have the rainbow people coming for a visit on the farm.
Excuse me, sorry everyone.
We also talked about. I'm going to put a post out to the top. I'm going to start one town at a time. That we invite people to bring their senior parents
That's the big deal.
to the farm on Fridays between 10 and 12.
Yeah.
And I know we had conversations about whether we should offer it on a weekend, but some of us, me and maybe Elizabeth, would like a day off. Not a day off, but committing to Saturdays and Sundays to have people here. When Saturdays and Sundays seem to be like, I still have to feed over at Meredith, I gotta catch up on things, so.
Yeah.
It's not, I think that if we can keep it all of the visits and people on a Monday through Friday schedule.
And there's also volunteers that come and work with the animals on here in a more restful way, as in they get a lot of grooming and they get a lot of attention. So it's nice for the animals to have a day or two off as well.
Yeah.
I do know how the goat escaped.
How did the goat escape?
You know the big stock fence that's down there, it was the white goats. It was attached to itself.
Oh, okay.
So that's how that happened.
You know how the goat escaped? Because it's a goat.
And not only that, there's no way that they'll go anywhere because those goats know what side their bread is buttered on.
Yeah. More apple treats for the donkeys yes, we always need apple treats. We really, I just went down last night because I was feeding apple treats to Woody, who we're still negotiating with Woody, the big donkey that we got in. We can't do his feet
You
yet.
mean you haven't got the fly boots on yet?
No, I haven't got fly boots. We talked, his halter was too tight, and because of that mass on his head,
Yeah.
it had kind of rubbed and cut his head, so I had to take his halter off.
Yeah.
And so now he's halterless, which is, a donkey without a halter, it's like, they're a little freer. So now he's regressed back to looking like he's going to kick me. So, so the fly boots are not going to be, would you take a picture?
This is good. Differently abled. That's what we need to say.
Differently abled?
Yes.
Okay. What was it before?
Differently enabled. Because we're not enabling anyone.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Carl.
Perfect. Thank you, Nancy.
Differently abled. Yes, that's good. All right.
That includes us then.
You really.
God.
Okay. Carl's a good boy. So he's drooling now. He's been running around outside with Larky. He's a big digger. Spends a lot of time on the little area.
He digs in the sand.
In the next
He does. He
beach.
loves it.
Yeah.
Next beach. We should put a sign up. Next
Next
beach.
beach. Wanda, stop
And
jumping on
you
me.
know they charge for you to go to the beach.
Oh, God, these dogs.
We could start a real fundraiser
To go to the beach?
to use Nick's sun lounger on his beach.
Yeah, we could set up a little beach.
Yeah. And then a lemonade stand. We're all the way to the races. Oh Jesus! Yay!
Who's gonna make the lemonade though?
Oh,
God.
Lordy.
Wanda, what? What? I got nothing.
Dear.
I got nothing. I've nothing. Just calm down. Why is she just?
Because she's been out. She was super today. She
But
saw
look at her. She's so needy.
71
She
people.
spent the whole day looking out the door for you.
I know you're such a
Yeah.
good girl.
But you'll take Elizabeth in the meantime.
She would dump me for Elizabeth. If what was it? Yesterday? I was walking away, and she went back to Elizabeth, like,
Oh, did
okay,
she?
see ya. And I'm like, come on, Wanda. And she's like, no, I'll just stay here with Liz. See, this is prime example. Yep. She would dump me in a heartbeat for Elizabeth.
No, she would not.
Yeah, you know why?
I
It's
think
'cause
you made a poor choice.
You pat her,
Because I cuddle her.
and you don't stop. No, stop. Watch what she does.
She'll be on your knee next.
No,
I know. Oh, sorry.
okay,
Did it again. Gotta stop. Gotta
she
stop.
just will get really nudgy. Stop patting her. She'll get nudgy.
She's just very sweet.
Don't look at me.
Yeah.
She's like, all right,
Yeah,
I'll try you now.
Look at. See, she's all done with you.
Chancer. I saw that.
Yeah, she's all done.
Yeah.
She's done.
Sure. Oh, right.
See,
Okay.
See, she's. That's why Wanda needs a job like going. She could do that with. She could sit on the lap of 70 people and still not have enough attention for the day.
And that's what she kept doing. If there was a spare seat beside people, she would jump up and she'd be like, and they'd be like, oh, look at the dog.
Oh, so cute.
She was on the fireplace with a lady who was sitting in the fireplace. She's like, I love this dog. I just lost my dog last year. I love this dog. And I went, yeah, well, we have to keep her. She's very special. Oh, I've got to tell you what Noodles did.
What
I think this is so sweet. And he's got a ball, and we throw it down the hill, way down the hill. It normally bounces off a tree or two, and he goes chasing after it. And he brings it back, and it came back, and it was covered in soil. So he's got all these swimming pools, his swimming pool. So I rinsed it off in the swimming pool, and I went over and I threw it again. So he brings it back, takes it to the swimming pool, rolls it around with his nose,
You're kidding.
lifted it out and gave it to me. I was like,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bright dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once. Hasn't done it since. I thought, oh, look at him. So smart, so smart. So, we've got Northeast Art tomorrow. What else? And then we've got a big event on Saturday.
Oh right, we got Saturdays.
Yeah. It's a long event as well.
3 to 5.
Yeah.
Where in?
No, it's 2 till 3. No, it's 11 till 2.
It's in the calendar. It's in the calendar. That's what I'm
And I
going to
still-
say on that.
And I still can't
And I know
remember
it's,
what it
yeah,
says.
That's why we have a calendar, and people can see in our calendar. If you go to Goldy's Farm, way over to the right-hand side, click on the more, and it's the second one down, and you'll see where it's. So we have something on Saturday.
So somebody needs to keep us straight.
Yeah. I mean, we can do Saturdays, but it's just a little bit more
It
difficult.
gets busy because there's
Yeah.
a lot goes
Because
on.
first of all, I have to feed on Saturdays over at
Yes.
Meredith. That's my day, and then get
Oh, the
something.
calendar won't come up. I'm sure it's all been updated at the moment. I know,
Yeah.
flower.
The calendar won't come up. It should.
No.
Well, I don't know. I handed over the keys to Lisa,
Yes.
so on the website, because I've failed miserably. I've not met expectations on my delivery of the calendar.
Is that called
so-
pushing it down the line?
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah.
Excellent.
We call it outsourcing.
Outsourcing, all right.
Yes, and
Is that
she's
the-
doing this
is
for
that-
free,
Is that the polite word for it?
Yes, she's doing it for free. She's volunteered to do it, so I can't really,
You can't resist that.
yeah, I can't get mad at her,
No.
which is a problem. Just like I'm free, so nobody could get mad at me, but I'm
Cheap
passing it.
at the price.
It's called kicking it down the can. You're kicking it down
Kicking
the
the
line.
can down the road.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
okay.
what it is.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. We'll make it up as we go along.
Yeah.
It's fine. So we're
Is
all
it dinner time?
organised. It's dinner time. We're so sorted.
Okay.
I'm going home for salad. Yummy, yummy. Oh, somebody got the
It got-
calendar to
yeah.
come up.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah.
I don't know.
It should be accessible to, I don't know why.
Because
it
we
wouldn't.
need to know what we're doing.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
We should have a
I
wedding.
check it every night.
We should have a wedding at the farm.
Who's getting married?
I don't know. We need to find someone. A willing
I can't hear
volunteer.
at all.
We should have a wedding at the farm.
Here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah. Oh, we got nice white fencing. We could clean it up and do a wedding.
We could.
Does anyone have anyone that wants to get married? We could do that.
Yes.
Because you know what? We could put them on the pedicabs and roll them down during the procession, the wedding procession.
Yeah, but we'd have to make sure they were really clean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I cleaned that one yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Oh, yeah, that could be. Oh, yeah.
I think we could-
That's a good,
I think we could work that out.
Super.
Yeah.
as long as it's downhill to the groom.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
And the brakes are working that day. And you don't take that corner too fast
Right.
either. Or
We
the
go flying
or
at
the
the bride.
potholes.
Here comes the bride. Whoosh!
And you don't have Wanda anywhere nearby because
No.
otherwise she'll be in it too.
And Carl, we gotta put Carl away because he'll drool on her dress.
Yeah, it's not sounding a very good
Yeah.
idea
Oh.
actually. After
I think
all.
it's a great idea. We just need the right bride.
We need with the right attitudes.
Yeah, we can't have a bridezilla.
No. Because we've got Wanda.
Any other suggestions?
Tie cans to the back of the pedi bike with a sign that says "Just Married."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
think this
it's
is a great
very
idea.
possible.
You know, and we could give. Oh, there's your dinner.
Oh,
Here, Carl. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How exciting!
It's always so exciting on Monday.
know.
That's dinner.
You have to open it so we see what it is today.
Okay.
Oh, cookie
And a cookie.
Yum.
Don't let Larky's already had enough.
Okay, let's find out what it is.
This is the big reveal.
The big reveal.
Oh,
Oh.
it looks
Oh.
like. Is that mushroom stew?
I don't know what it is, but it's almost what I bought in the bucket.
And look, there's chapati. I wonder if this is an Indian-style meal. That looks
Yeah, that
delicious.
looks better than what I had for dinner. Actually, looks better than what I had for dinner last night and for lunch today. I had Cumberland Farms pizza.
Oh.
I didn't have time to get real food.
Do you know what I've eaten for the last 6 days?
What? Ice cream cones? Oh, that's you. No,
That's you.
We got a whole bunch of. Now
Oh,
that's good food.
The-
Good bucket
Good
Oh,
bucket.
in the bag.
from
I
Pomodori.
thought you were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's also an order of haddock in there, which would go really well here.
Yeah. Well, this is enough food for a week, so. Yeah.
Where did you buy? Oh,
What?
where did you buy the haddock?
Pomodori.
Did you get haddock as well? Good grief.
I
Well,
should.
it says so right on the menu.
Okay,
There you go.
perfect.
Okay.
Right, that's us all organised.
All right.
Everybody will
Are
have
we
to
all
go and
done
eat
yet?
now. Yes,
I think we're done.
We're all done.
I'm talking about food. We got to get out
Excuse
of
me
here.
a second.
Okay.
Food,
Bye.
yeah.
Bye,
Emergency.
everyone.